Hi, welcome to Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns, and welcome to Whatever Wednesday. So for this Wednesday, I thought I would make a video of all my collection up to date. So here is Miss Abby. Now I do not have any paperwork that came with Miss Abby. She is a full body silicone, and Miss Abby is, from what I was told, an Ella Sculpt. I do not know who she was sculpted by or poured by or any of that. Her artist is Trina Williams, which is a friend of mine from her nursery is called, hold on if I can, I don't think I have her card right here, I don't. Her nursery is Kirsten's Reborns. I can't quite remember what, oh bummer. I can't remember what her nursery name is. So, anyway, I don't have any paperwork on her. So she's a full body silicone. She has a beautiful sculpted little tongue in there. Can you see that little tongue? And she has one hand that is a fist, and this one over here is a open hand. All the fingers are individual. And then here's her cute little toes. She's not a perfect baby. She has some little boo-boos, but to me, she's perfect. And she's so beautiful. So there's Miss Abby. Now, not all my babies have paperwork because I just didn't get paperwork with all of them. So this is my second silicone, but she's actually my first silicone. I got Miss Molly before. Her name, I named her Paisley, but she is the Molly Sculpt. And she is 10.5 inches long. I just have to read this because the card is really, really tiny print. I don't know if you can see how tiny that print is. Yeah, so I can barely read it. She's 10.5 inches. She's silicone head, arms, and legs. She's a limited edition of, I'm not sure, I can't even see that. I think it's 79. Whoops, sorry, not even showing her. Worldwide, and she's sculpted by, her head is sculpted by Sherry Williams, her limbs are sculpted by Cindy Dowling, and she's mold poured by Sherry Williams. So yeah, and she was painted by my friend Katie. So there she is. And then this is my Scarlet. And I don't have any paperwork for her, but if I'm not mistaken, when I got her at the doll show, Nancy Karani, her artist, who I had already bought 2 dolls from, couldn't find her paperwork. So she told me she would send it to me, and I was supposed to email her and remind her. And of course, I forgot to email her and remind her, and you know. So anyway, I'm not too worried about it. She is a Scarlet. If I'm not mistaken, she is a 2nd edition. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. So that's my Bobby Joe, who's a Scarlet. And this is Lily, and she is, I'll pull your passy out. She is the Josephine kit, and here's her paperwork. Josephine by Cassie Brace, limited edition of 300, she is 378 out of 500. And she was painted by Nancy Karani of Karani Nursery. Yeah. And then this is my Saskia. And here's her. She is the Saskia 2nd edition. There's her certificate of authenticity and all her information. She was a limited edition, the 1st edition, but she is a 2nd edition. And she was painted by Marilyn. And I don't have Marilyn's nursery name because I bought her from my friend Paula, who originally bought her from the artist, Marilyn. But I do know Marilyn, and she's a wonderful lady and a good friend. And I always wanted to buy a baby off of Marilyn. So now I have a Marilyn baby, and I bought her from my friend Paula. So then we have the twins. Both the twins were made by the same artist. Now, this is the artist in her nursery, Lullaby Babies Reborn Nursery. On YouTube, she is Reborn Mama 2017. So this is, the kit is Jamie, sculpted by Linda Scherer, Reborn artist Liz Van Almsfort, and he was born July 29th, 2019 at 2:45 p.m. in London, Ontario, and he weighs 4 pounds, 12.5 ounces, and he is 21 inches in length. So there is my Jamie, and he is my Landon. And then we have Reborn Alexa asleep, and I named her Lexi. And she was also painted by Lullaby Babies Reborn Nursery, and she is Reborn Alexa, sculpted by Bountiful Baby. Reborn artist Liz Van Almsfort, and date of birth July 25th, 2019 at 8:44 p.m. in London, Ontario, and she is 4 pounds, 7.5 ounces, and she's 19 inches long. So there's my Lexi girl and my Landon. So those are my twins from my best friend Liz. And this little chair here is going to be for my Tink sculpt that I am working on downstairs. She is on my painting table as we speak. And then this is my Cuddle Baby, and she is the Sarah head. And I bought her from Nietzsche Nursery, and I'm not sure who her original artist is. So, not quite sure. And this is the spot for my, been down here, Aurora Sky by Laura Lee Eagles. And she is 537 out of 1,400 Aurora Skies. And I don't know who she was painted by, but she is downstairs in my in my painting room because I'm going to be doing some work on her. She needed a little bit of TLC. So then here we go over to my boys. And then we have here, this is the Archie, and he is the Freya kit. And I left a blank spot for his name to go, which I'll have to put his name on there. I might not, though, in case I ever decide to sell him. But he's the Freya kit. He was born March 9th, 2020, 12:44 p.m., 3 pounds, 19 inches long. Sculpt is by Tina Cui, reborn by me from Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns. So there's my Mr. Archie. So he is the Freya kit. You can still get his sculpt. And then we have Forsyth. And Forsyth is the Sunny kit. And here is his certificate of authenticity. He's sculpted by Joanna Kazimirak, and he is a limited edition, and he is 43 out of 1,550. So there's his thing. And here's his birth certificate, Sunny kit, born May 30th, 2019. 4 pounds, 6 ounces, 19 inches long. And he was painted by Dina Menez Ines, professional reborn artist. So there he is, Mr. Harley. And then here is my Forsyth, my Levi kit. He's the Levi by Bonnie Brown, open edition. So there is his certificate. But he's the open edition. And he was painted by Patty's Artborn Nursery. And he was born March 28th, 2020. And he's 17 to 21 inches long, depending on if his legs are out or in. But they're in, because that's the way the sculpt is. But if he was stretched out, he'd be 21 inches. He was born at 4:25. Don't know what, on March 28th. And then he's 5 pounds. And he's made by Patty Holmes from Patty's Artborn Nursery. Gorgeous little man. Alright, now we go over here. And this is my sweet girl Nevaeh. Whoop! Oh, I just fell over. Sorry about that. I bent down and actually fell over. So now I'm sitting on my bottom. Alright, so Rebecca is her sculpt, and she is sculpted by Ina Orgus, born on the 23rd of January 2020 at 9:44 a.m. in London, Ontario, weighing 4 pounds, 4.5 ounces, and she is 19 inches long. And she was made by Lullaby Babies Artborn Nursery by Liz Gallagher, Artborn artist. And she became, she changed her name to Artborn instead of Reborn. And this is my friend Liz, and she is Reborn Mama 2017 on YouTube if you want to check her out. So she made Sweet Nevaeh, as well as my twins. Alright, so now we need to get up. Let's do this. Okay, up off the floor. Listen to me grunt and groan. This is the very first baby I ever received, and I bought her straight at McPherson's store. And she was made by Shelley, the woman who teaches the classes at McPherson's, and the painting classes, and she creates a lot of stuff for McPherson's, a lot of paint, colors, mixtures, different things like that. She's an amazing lady. Just love her to pieces. And she made this little one, and this little one is a sold out kit. I don't have a COA for her. Didn't get one when I bought her. And she is the Walter Sculpt, and she is by Laura Tuzio Ross. And her name and who made her is on, like, her sculptors on the back of her neck of her sculpt. And then this little tiny thing is our giveaway baby. And she was made by me. And she is Kirsten by Stephanie Sullivan. She is one of 4. It's a set of quads. She is one of the open-eyed. There's 2 open-eyed of the quads and 2 closed-eyed. And she is one of the open-eyed. And so she's Kirsten by Stephanie Sullivan. She was born Friday, September 13th, 2019. I made her for the doll show back in October. She didn't sell, so I put her away for April's show. And April's show was canceled, so I decided to give her away as a giveaway prize when I hit 1,000. So you just have to go back in our videos to enter to win her if you want to. You just got to go find the video. And when you find the video, and go ahead and enter the video giveaway, and maybe you'll win her and get to bring her home. So she is 15 inches long, 2 pounds. She was born at 11:45 a.m. on September 13th by me, Tammy Tiny Tots Reborns. So there she is. She doesn't have a name because she doesn't have a mommy yet. And here's my Libby. And Libby is the Ivy Sculpt from Bountiful Baby. And she was painted by Jackie Ortiz from Heart to Heart Babies. And she is one of the Heart Baby, what do you call it? Series? That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Hold on. I'm just going to it's really hard to undo a onesie with one hand, but I'm trying to, so I can show you on her back. Okay, Libs, Mama needs you to roll over. Roll over. So on her back, I'll show you her back. She is part of a series called Heart Babies. She is Heart Baby number 8, created by Jackie Ortiz of Heart to Heart Babies, July 2019. And then her butt is signed over here by Jackie Ortiz with 2 little hearts. So yeah, there she is. My sweet Miss Libby, which she is named after my best friend Liz. Libby is short for Elizabeth. Yeah. So there she is, Miss Libby. And she is the Ivy Sculpt. And our last baby in my collection is Miss Holly. And Miss Holly was made by me. And I didn't make her a birth certificate. She was made, she was 2 years old at Christmas. I made her 2 years ago at Christmas time. And she is the Reiki Sculpt from McPherson's. And I didn't get a COA or like a COA or anything with her for her sculpt. But she is super, super cute. And she was made by me. And she probably weighs about 5 pounds. So yeah. So there you go. That is my collection as of right now. So that is where my collection stands. So I thought everyone would like to see where my collection is at. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you have not entered yet, go and find the entry video for this sweet little girl. And look at that pouty face. She needs a mama. Yes, she does. She needs a mama. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be drawing for this sweet little girl. Don't forget about that video. And stay healthy, everyone. And most of all, smile. And share a smile with a friend. Bye-bye.